Maths. We'll try that again. Maths.
Yay! Knock.
Your school days. Stop. Heal. Love them. Or loathe them.
I will be your teacher all the way through to GCSE. Oh, kill me now.
You never forget them. At Willows High in Cardiff, for an uncompromising head teacher,
Dad, I don't know what's slowing you down, but it is starting to annoy me.
there's a job to be done.
It means everything to me that all you guys get is one thing, and that is a choice.
To turn around a school that was until recently one of the worst in Wales.
I think an education should give every child a chance. I don't think it's fair that actually your postcode can determine your life chances.
But when you're dealing with teenagers,
Shit, I got a something.
life's never straightforward.
Where's Switzerland?
New Zealand. No, something like that, isn't it?
We filmed over a year to find out what life is really like in one of our secondary schools. For the teachers,
So everyone in the department is ganging up on your son.
and the kids, at the very start of adult life.
Come in and damage any more school property.
Oh, my damaging stuff!
I want the right staff in my school, people that genuinely want to champion the underdog.
These girls.
They give everything to the children of their school.
High five.
When a child makes it against all the odds, it's the most rewarding thing of all.
How can we get called sheep shaggers?
There are like 5 million other questions you could have asked me. Why did you come up with that one?
Yeah, Joe. Hey, Ian. How's it going, right? Yeah, good, thanks.
I remember when I mentioned some of the teachers that I was applying to Willows High School, a heck of a lot of teachers were saying to me, Joe, that's career suicide, what are you doing? Do you just want to, crowd control for the rest of your life?
Whoa! Take your time.
I was very nervous about coming here, thinking, oh my God, I'm not the big disciplinarian which you probably need to be at this school. Just as we seem to be getting somewhere, Chloe, it's getting all aggro. We're going to draw a line through it, okay?
Mr. Sage has been a PE teacher at Willows for 7 years. He's also head of Harlech House.
Good morning, Harlech House. Hoping you guys are going to lead by example. Me, Shanice and Femi went round earlier on in the week looking for our candidates.
Joe's responsible for the progress and also the pastoral care of about 150 of our students.
Your house captain this year is Shanice. I'm certainly not a shouter. There's certainly no kid in school who's afraid of me. I'd hate for that. I got tears in my eyes. Right, listen, all of you are brilliant. You two are going to be a dream team. Well done, okay? Back to your lessons, okay? Thank you.
If you look at the 4 heads house at Willows, I think we're all very different. I'm pretty more direct.
Kian, I got a present for you. Look at this.
Joe is very kind, very understanding.
All of this stuff, this is official fire stuff from the Merseyside Fire Department, which you can keep.
Joe makes it his business to know every child is an individual.
So definite in year 10. We can get you onto a work experience week. Yeah. That'd be really, really good.
He will truly go the extra mile, sometimes further than what the job would expect him to.
Come on in.
You look a bit better today, Joe.
Sometimes it just gets on top of it, doesn't it?
Yeah.
You know, so.
You know, if you ever want to come and just get rid of some of it and have a chat, you know.
Thanks.
I think that sometimes somebody needs a little bit of a watchful eye on Joe to look out for him and look after him so that actually it doesn't affect him too much.
It's period 2 in the isolation room.
Work it out. It'll be a good thing if you did that.
Linda, a year 8 girl in Mr. Sage's house, is stuck on a maths problem.
What was it? 99 plus 10.
99 plus 10.
That's 190, yeah?
I gotta see this.
Now what? You takes the 9, swaps it over,
Yeah.
and it makes 190.
You're like some sort of math magician. You're breaking the rules of mathematics there.
Do you like school?
If I got good lessons, yeah.
And if you haven't got good lessons?
I just kicks off for teachers. Yeah, look, you guessed the 9, swaps it over.
The maths police would come and arrest you.
No, you wouldn't.
They would.
I'll punch him.
Life imprisonment, no parole.
It's not 190.
Who's your maths teacher?
Mr. Mr. Hennessy.
I'm going to sack him straight away.
Mr. Hennessy, have you got 5 minutes, please? We're trying to do a maths for Linda, and I know you're her teacher. Now, all simple sum is 99 add on
890, tell him.
How would you describe Linda?
Quite mad. Quite nuts, to be honest. Oh no. She kicks off over anything she possibly can. But she's like the kind of friend that will always look out for you, you know?
Do you agree that's 99?
Yeah. So it'll be 100.
Just shut up and let me listen. Let you listen. Shut up and listen.
Do you like taking advice off teachers?
I hate it. Do you know what I hate? When teachers tell me what to do.
What's 0 add 9?
9.
What's 1 add 9?
10.
I know you can read that answer. What's the answer?
109.
So we've just proved it.
But it's not because.
Well, this is ridiculous.
So that's meant to be 199.
Darling,
Oh my god.
can I just double check something? 99 add 10. 109? I thought as much.
In you go. Linda has more detentions than any other student in Year 8.
Right. Have a seat a minute, Linda. I'm going to...
Concerned about her worsening behaviour, Mr. Sage has called her into his office.
Where is your report, Linda?
And Miss Jones. Mr. Sage is lovely. He looks up for me all the time.
And what does he say to you?
Behave, Linda. Come on, make yourself proud.
Right, Linda. Have a look, please. She's on report to me, so I check to see how she's doing, you know, lesson by lesson. I got a real soft spot for her. She can be good as gold. She really does want to do well. She just sometimes can't help herself. I'm concerned, Linda, that unless something changes, you're going to have a nightmare of the year. Right, look at this. You've got 18 merits and things so far, okay? Look at all these incidents for bad things, though, okay?
I've got 31.
You've got 31 referrals, okay? It doesn't make nice feelings, does it? You don't want to be up there, Linda, okay? Look at me, please. Lind. Come on, I know you don't like
It's
it.
not me, it's all the flip.
Tell me, okay, let's try and get to the bottom of this, okay? The fact that you're crying shows that you care, doesn't it? Okay? It does. You know, and you have plenty of merits on there, so you're obviously doing some things right. But when you're naughty, then you're a nightmare. Aren't you? Okay? Come on, you're better than that, Lind. You've got to start working with me. Okay? Alright, I'll hang on to this. Come on, big smile. Yep. Go. See you later, okay?
Linda is somebody who is very strong. I think she's able to cope with a lot of things. I think because she's very strong, that also makes her very opinionated.
Originally from the Czech Republic, Linda's family moved here 7 years ago.
I was thinking where am I going and that, but I was quite excited because it was the first time I went on an aeroplane.
And when you came to England, could you speak English?
No, but my brother learned and he forgot all the words. Sit down, Florian.
What's he doing?
Putting his foot on my face. He's got one shoe off.
Linda's older brother Florian is also a student at Willows High.
I will park you in a minute, and then you won't be coming back after lunch either.
Park it up.
Is it nice to have a brother at school as well?
Yeah, he stick ups for me. I copies him sometimes of his behaviour. I goes, whoa, bruv, whoa, what are you doing here?
Wait, Linda, I'm talking to you.
Okay.
Right, keep it like that now, and then all you got to do is pull it through like that. Right, have you been eating cheese and onion crisps as well? Oh my god!
Where are you going?
Just came in.
You just came in?
Yeah.
Like a holiday resort. Isn't it? It's like, you know, the walks on today, every house has Zumba, then a little bit of disco, all school.
Right, in there you're both going to have to go home. Why? Because you refuse to hand over like that. Follow inside here, please, now. Inside. Yeah. Pardon? I'm not going off on a vote. Well, you have to.
It's period 3.
I'm going to have to.
Florian, Linda's brother, has been involved in an incident in French.
Florian got a light out in Miriam's class and attempted to light the carpet. Bit obvious thing to do, isn't it? Just showing off, Pippa, all the time.
Sitting there for a minute while I get home contacted. Come on, please, in the office.
Yes, happened. You got a lighter shines light to the carpet.
The thing with Florian, we're not sure how serious it is. It could be so serious that it's a permanent exclusion. It could be daft, dangerous behaviour in class where he's going to get the telling off of his life. We'll deal with the facts as they come to light, but Joe's going to try and find out more.
Just tell me exactly what you saw, please.
As Florian's head of house, Mr. Sage needs to get a full picture of events, so he interviews his classmates.
When I saw Florian lighting something up,
Yeah.
and he tried to light it under the table.
Yeah.
He starts smoking a bit and then try and light the lighter to the carpet.
You're absolutely sure, yes? You understand how serious this is, Junior, okay? So you've got to be 100% sure you're totally telling the truth, yeah? Okay? Good boy. Hi there. He's got to do a statement. Could you help him do one, please, sir? Junior, who was sat across the room, said I saw him with a thing like this on the carpet.
Did he want to set a fire to burn down our school?
I don't think so.
I don't think so either, but I believe that his behaviour was extremely dangerous. I think that Florian is definitely out a 5-day exclusion with this Joe. I want to see when Florian comes back that actually he's got remorse, that he wants to stay in this school. If he doesn't want to stay in this school, we're banging our head against a brick wall, fella, aren't we? Right?
Great, okay.
We got ourselves a plan?
Yeah, thank you.
All right, fella. And thanks for doing such a thorough investigation. Thank you.
Who did he go ask that to? Watch now, just watch now. You asked that my brother? You're gonna have beef now. Do you know what Junior got? Junior. You, yeah. Why are you blasting at my brother for?
Yeah, shouldn't make me. What you want about?
It's a major, is it? Yeah. Why did you blast him up for?
I didn't want to, but bad people crashed as well.
Who else blasted him? I was on the court.
Bad people.
Why did you blast him up for?
Yo, sir, yeah, I wanted to know the truth. I ain't gonna lie to a teacher.
If he's excluded because if you watch around, watch. Just watch out around.
Why are you getting on me then? If bad people snitched on him as well.
It's your fault.
How is it my fault?
I think between siblings, one's behaviour can impact on another.
If I find out he's excluded forever, what?
It would be heartbreaking to see the potential for people like Linda lost to a certain extent.
Sir, Junior's been blasting at my brother.
Right, listen carefully. But you need to calm yourself down.
He was talking about my brother.
Linda, you need to calm yourself down, please.
She's a very little girl with enormous potential who basically at times sits on the fork of either going to the left and being great or the right and being a complete disaster.
Maths. We'll try that again. Maths.
Yay! Not.
What measurement is used to measure the size of horses? Horsepower is engines. How many sides does a dodecahedron have? Corey.
12.
He takes 5 points.
12-year-old Corey is one of Year 8's highest achieving students.
Are you competitive?
Yeah, very competitive. Everyone wants to win, everyone hates losing. No matter how much people say, oh, it doesn't matter if you lose, it's all about taking part. Really, they want to win. They wouldn't be saying that if they won.
Corey.
10% of 120 is 12. In trouble that's 36. Half of 12 is 6. Add that on 42.
Which country's national rugby team are called the All Blacks? Fastest Sam was there.
New Zealand.
Any companies, boys?
Corey is also part of the Year 8 rugby team,
Right.
coached by Mr. Sage and Mr. Smith.
This is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. The captaincy is up for grabs, okay? Massive honour because...
I think I played better last
No, listen to me. Get in. Corey, you know full well that if you're chosen, it's massive for you boys.
Fellow candidate Gethin is one of Corey's best friends.
Do you want to be captain?
No, I don't want to be captain.
You don't want to be.
I was joking. It's called sarcasm.
I want to be
You should
captain.
learn it in English. Good luck.
They are good friends, but life is competitive, and I want the boys to understand that this is, you've got to work for things. Let's go. I want you up to the far rugby space by the gate. Corey!
Flurry, get back! Cole, get back!
Team sports can teach a lot of core values about teamwork, communication, leadership. It can help to motivate them and not settle for second best and actually try and push themselves. And if there's something they want to do, make it happen.
Another pass, Corey, good lad.
And how do you think the teachers would describe you?
Probably describe me as small, and everyone tends to think you're cute. And most of the time, where you're not heavy, you get carried around everywhere, just go on someone's back. I like being small.
Corey, fancy footwork?
I get it from my dad. He's like 5 foot and a fag bat.
It's been 5 days since Florian was excluded.
Oh, get in here, you. Shut the door, Joe. Come and have a sit at the big table, because I'm so mad with you, Florian.
He's back in school for a reintegration meeting with Mrs. Ballard before he returns to lessons tomorrow.
Why do you think I'd be so cross with you?
Because I done.
What did you do?
Play with lighthouse.
Right. And what could have happened from that?
Being attacked.
It's a million times worse than that. If something had caught hold of with a fire, you could have been responsible for a tragedy. Why would you do something so mad?
I don't know, because I was just playing with the lighthouse.
Do you want to be somebody that does well at school? Convince me then. Convince me that I'm just not a stupid soft idiot that actually has got another, sorry Joe, but soft idiot running around after you all the time.
Sorry, I sometimes feel like we're banging our heads against a brick wall. You've got so much potential, but it's very difficult when it's thrown back in our faces time and time and time again.
You say to us you want it, you say you want to give it a go, but every piece about you, like how you are now, this is how you sat. You've got sauce all around your face from something that you just eaten, and you sat there like this. You know what I mean? It don't have the sort of body language of somebody that actually wants a real chance to be someone. This is the last time we'll be pulling out all the stops for you.
Okay.
All right, Joe.
Florian, if you come and see me first thing in the morning, you'll have your new timetable, okay? Alright? He wants to do well. I know he wants to do well. When it comes to the crunch, his decision making is very, very poor and he makes the wrong decision time and time and time again. I'll see you tomorrow. See you then. I'm sometimes running out of ideas with him, but I'm certainly not going to give up. I'll just, keep going.
Because you know I'm all about that bass, no trouble. I'm all about that.
Hi, Linda, have you written that right down?
Yeah. No.
Determined that Linda doesn't follow her brother's lead, Mr. Sage has come up with a plan.
So darling, stay.
Hang on, Linda.
She's been put into the bottom set. I don't think she's being stimulated in her lessons because it's too easy and she's misbehaving.
Stay in your seat or I will park you because it's getting silly now. You're distracting other people. They
don't know.
I would like to take a bit of a calculated risk and try her in set one. Now, I know there might be some people who disagree with that, but I've got to try something.
Well, she has done the work, Lindsay. Stop being silly.
Shake it, like I'm supposed to do.
She's very quickly going from lesson to lesson, storming out this, that and the other. She's in set 3 for everything. And that's clearly down to behaviour because she's brighter than that. I think I can move her up.
I'll go with your best instinct,
Right.
but make her aware and have realistic expectations.
So your gut instinct would be set 1 across the board with it.
Yeah, put it right across, I would.
The harder bit is called your pinner.
Peanut!
Right, Linda, get out.
A peanut!
I understand she's a naughty girl, but
It doesn't
she
take a
does-
lot to distract her,
exactly,
so she's got
wants to-
something to keep her motivated and keep her on task.
She's a bright girl, but
not in maths, she's very weak.
Joe, trying to give her a shot, because obviously things were unravelling in lower sets, so the theory is, with different kids, different attitudes, she might flourish. So fingers crossed that in the future things might change, but then that's the beauty of dealing with someone like Linda. You don't know what's coming at you.
I say, give it a go, give it a chance.
are you happy for me to give it a try, okay? The buck will stop with me if things go badly, but I can't just sit back and watch her go through the rest of this year, going through a cycle of being excluded, detention, isolation and so forth. Oh, I thought I'd lost you.
No.
Right, come on in, please. You know and I know you're a bright girl, okay? We're going to try moving you up to set 1 in all of your subjects. You're going to be in with some very good pupils who aren't going to stand for your nonsense. You are going to find it tough. I don't want to see people who just give up all the time, okay, Linda? You've got to really want it. Are you going to chuck it back in my face, or are you going to give it a go?
I'm gonna start behaving when I move.
Going into the top set, she will be around other pupils that will be very positive role models to her.
You've got to take it and say, I'm going to turn over a new leaf. All right?
Yeah.
She is actually very intelligent. I think it will give her the opportunity to show herself that she's a clever girl.
If I see a phone, I'll take it off you. It'll be in the safe and you can collect it at the end of the day. I do not expect sound effects.
Right, now see the limit.
Tomorrow, Year 8's Gethin and Corey will both have to give a speech to convince their teammates they should be captain of the rugby team. They're being helped by Mr. Roberts and Mr. Norman.
Mr. Sage wants me to talk to someone about captaincy and what is, they think it's about and that.
Right.
And I'll try and write down notes and things.
So what do you think then captain should do?
Be committed to tackles.
A good captain basically reflects the coach. So a good captain reflects what the coach wants.
Showing players respect as well.
But he needs to have the players' respect, absolutely. So he needs to be a good player, and the rest, someone that the rest of the team will respect. That's it. You got it.
How long have you two been friends?
Well, he come late last year, but I was his first friend.
What would make you a better captain than Corey?
I don't know, because Corey's a good player. But I think I'm better than him at rugby.
He's very passionate. He always likes winning. Like, always. He can't stand losing. Like, he's just like me. He has a passion for sport and he just hates losing.
What about strategy? Have you got any nice little plays or nice little...
Do you know what a switch is? Basically, what happens, someone's like, running this way, pops in, and you think, run that
so
way.
they go in a
And when
complete...
it's 7, it's just a complete gap, so I'm a fast player. Drop, boom, gone.
Right.
What you're saying there is you lead by example.
Yeah.
You wouldn't have a captain say, come on, tackle him, if he was scared to tackle him, if the captain was scared to tackle him. Yeah. So I always give my best, and I lead by example.
Being a captain of a rugby team, I suppose it's the same as being a sort of leader of a school, isn't it? Yeah? And the one thing you've got to have to start off with is a vision, right? So your vision is that your team is going to be the best team in that tournament.
Yeah.
That's your vision. Hey, put it there. I'm proud of you, right? This is going to be good.
Is he going to tell him tomorrow, or when's he going to tell him?
I think so. We got to read our things up and we're going to tell us that.
Alright, well good luck with it. Let me know if you get it, alright?
Yeah, thanks, sir.
Okay.
Have a lesson, yeah? Oh, well, just hope for the best.
Yes, hope for the best. I'll be hoping for the best with you.
Is Mr. Sage here or Miss Tracy?
Just Sage. Yes, no, she needs to speak to us really important. About Florian.
It's 8:50 on Thursday morning. Florian's 5-day exclusion has ended, and he's expected back at school. But his mum has arrived to speak to Mr. Sage.
Proszę dneska będziesz domu.
Bo to jest najgorsze, widzisz co działamy? Do te horszy, a horszy.
I know you're probably teaching her, but Florian's mum from there and she's been in CS. I'm not sure what it's about.
Okay, yeah, fine, okay. Rebecca's covering for me. Is that okay?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
The room's free now, isn't it?
Come on in. Have you got Florian with you as well?
No.
Okay.
Yesterday he started at my mum, kicking off.
Florian's mum has decided it would be better for him to spend the rest of the school year with his grandmother.
What's up?
As soon as I came out of assembly, Linda was waiting with her mum, who had clearly been crying. Florian last night came back in a foul mood from school. She says not done to school, she can't control him.
What's she going to do, and what can we do to help her?
Well, she was saying, I want to send him back to the Czech Republic. We're only scratching the surface, aren't we?
Yeah. Joe, we can't stop his mum from moving in. Learning-wise, that's not the right thing for that lad. Sometimes some things with a kid's life's more important than actually their education. And I think Florian's got to that stage with that. Maybe it's what will save Linda, though.
I was thinking that. Like, I didn't want to say it at the time, but that's what I was thinking.
Focus on Linda.
Okay. Right.
All right?
Yeah, thanks. Okay.
You tried everything.
Okay.
Thank you, Joe.
Thanks. Okay.
Mum's made the decision that actually things with Florian at home have broken down so much that actually he's going to be sent back to the Czech Republic to live with his nan. I think stresses and things happening outside of school have a massive effect on students' behaviour. In fact, I think it's the single biggest contributing factor. There are more things to life sometimes than an education.
Why are you upset for?
I just want to go back home.
Where is he? At home, is he? Lind, what's wrong? It's with Florian, is it? Yeah, love.
But I can't have a brother no more.
You will have a brother. You'll always have a brother.
I want to know he's going.
You don't know yet, do you, love?
He is definitely. He's going at 3 o'clock with my mum.
I just burst into tears, and then I was like playing with the paint, and then I realised like a Florian, and I just stopped, like, was start shaking and then cried.
I know I can see you're upset, and I'm not gonna like. What you've got to do, Linda, okay? You've got to look after number one now for a little bit, like Florian, okay? Oh, Lind.
There's pictures on my phone.
You can't help but get emotionally involved. It's not like your job. If you really want to make a difference, it's like these kids are your own kids and your own family.
What you need to do is make the right choices so that Florian can be really proud. Oh, look at Linda, fair play to her, she's working hard. Forget about me. Make yourself proud, make Florian proud, make your mum proud, okay? I've got 2 children of my own at home, you know, and a third one on the way. Like, that's obviously my priority, but there are times when you go home and you think about certain home lives of children, and it does, like, play on your mind a little bit. Mr. Whittaker, I'm sorry Linda's late. She's had a new timetable. She's ready to go now, okay? Thank you.
This is also the day that Linda is going to move into the top sets.
The timing is awful, but the decision's already made. Linda's moving up to top set, and she needs to know that this is for the long term. The ref has got to go with smooth, and you've just got to make the most of it.
Are you going to set one for mine?
Leah,
Are you? Oh, is it hard?
right, because of this, the line gets very Sadiq. Is it hot or cold? Very cold.
No,
right,
it's
what I want
hot.
you to do.
It's hot.
Listen, Linda, stop interrupting me, okay? I don't know what happened in your last class, but now you don't interrupt. Right, what I want you to do.
Right, boys, make sure nothing gets broken in, okay?
I gotta behave today, I do. Have you? Yeah, I promised Mr. Sage. Well, I had my nails done. And one of them fall off already, so I'm gonna get super glue now. Have you got any super glue?
No.
I'll have to ask Miss Jones.
How was Linda yesterday?
Much better than I was anticipating.
Good.
Middle of the day, Florian's going back to the Czech Republic.
Is he?
Yesterday, she had a bit of a cry, but it seems that she's gone through a day. Simon spoke to her as she was leaving, and she'd enjoyed the day.
Didn't need the kick off.
It's Linda's second day in top set, but she's already in trouble.
No, and this is not funny. Shut the door. Mr. Sage is working his socks off to try and make your school life a success.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's moved you. Some staff, including me, were not happy about you moving up and across with second lesson, and you're in isolation.
Yes, Cup.
Mr. Sage wants Linda in here until lunchtime. She got parked lesson 1 and started kicking off being abusive again, so he wants her in here.
How do you deal with someone like Linda? Do you think Joe's right?
Like I said, I don't know, there's any book that'll tell you how to deal with Linda. I have no answers. I wouldn't dare criticise what Joe's doing, but sometimes you have to have a more honest conversation. You need to start saying, well, it ain't going well. What's next?
As the week unfolds, Linda's behaviour gets worse.
Two choices there, Linda. You're going in there to sit down. You're going to
I'm not going in that room.
Linda?
I'm not getting parked in that room.
Linda?
Oh, come on, shut up, the both of you.
Linda with me then, please.
If I'm upset about family stuff, I'll be mouthy to teachers, even if they haven't done nothing to me. I'll still mouth off. But I don't really mean it, because it's when I'm in the mood.
I recognise I'm the head of house under my responsibility. I'm well aware that they're affecting the lessons of other pupils, and I feel guilty about it if they're one of my pupils misbehaving.
It's also fair to say that Joe looks absolutely like he's been battered. He does actually generally look stressed up to the eyeballs.
There have been times when I'm thinking, oh my god, I've definitely done the wrong thing here. Here you go, Liz.
We have a love-and-hate relationship, you and I, Linda, and I'll tell you.
At the end of a difficult week, Mrs. Ballard has requested a meeting with Linda to discuss her behaviour.
When you're behaving in those ways, when you're shouting and you're hollering about things, I wish I could show you how that makes you look compared to that fantastic daughter that was there supporting your mum when your mum was so low. Linda, look at me. How's things at home at the moment?
Quiet.
Yeah. All right. Come on. Come on. Oh. Shall I tell you this? I always feel like when we talk to you that there's a lot of us talking and sometimes not quite listening to exactly what you're saying. Would you write me a letter that just says to me exactly what you would like? I always think there's some thoughts in there that you don't quite tell us. But if you... Oh, Joe. I think it's very common for some pupils to have real wobbles along the way. Especially if it's a child that's got low self-confidence and low self-esteem, that can knock them for six and actually make them get very, very stuck. And I think sometimes it's other people's belief in them that carries them forward, people like Mr. Sage.
Right, Alan. How are you feeling about school at the moment? How are you feeling about what's happened at home? If there's anything we can do.
Thanks to Mr. Sage, I finally moved set. I don't really like being on report.
You've still got to take responsibility yourself of having your report with you, okay?
I just need help with my anger.
Okay? Yeah. Linda, that's lovely. Well done on being honest, okay? Brilliant. Now let's take this back to Kerry. Our job is to manage them. We've got to try and manage their behaviour, and that's why you've got to try whatever you can. You're nice and calm now, okay? Do me a favour, okay? Let's have 6 the rest of the day, please, okay? Alright, you go. Thank you.
58 choice. Shapes and Listen, 98.
For Gethin and Corey, the big day has arrived.
We're gonna make a big speech. We're gonna say it in front of all the boys today.
It's a tough thing we have to say in front of all the boys. To me? I don't know that.
Okay, I need you to listen, please, boys. Gethin, did you say you wanted to come first?
Yeah.
Right, okay, go on, boys. Right. Okay, right, get in the wheels. When they're quiet, you can get started, okay?
To be captain this year's Sevens tour is really important to me, and I'm willing to do what it takes. I love the sport and will give my all at all times. I'm not scared to make the hardest of tackles. I'm not afraid of anyone on that pitch, except for Mr. Smith's looks. I'm always talkative, it's in my nature, and you need a lot of chat in a captain. I will give it my all at all times. Thank you for listening.
Well done. Thank you, Captain. Right, Corey. Go on then, Corey, nice and loud.
Loud and proud then, Cole, come on.
Well, obviously I want to be captain. I get along with most people in the team. My main attribute is to not give up, not keep chasing the game no matter how many we're down. Always think fairness, no. Got to stop over, chat back to the refs. And yeah. I try and do my best. If you're going to lose, then lose trying. That's a good motto. I thought of that.
Who's going to win?
Well, anything can happen in rugby. But I'm not going to be angry if I don't get it.
Here you go then, boys. Have a go, boys. Back yourself. If you see you got to go for it, okay?
What's Mr. Sage like?
I like him as a person.
Support the man with boy.
I think he's a good teacher.
You'll be back on in a minute, quickly. Oh, what a legend. Good girl, Linda. Oh, Linda, no more you made my day because you actually come and foul me with this. That's a mesh for the day. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Look, I know you've had a little wobble, but that's a good day. Well done. Very well done.
He tries not to let any of us give up. Everyone deserves a shot, he thinks.
Corey, get back! Cole, get back! This evening, the Year 8s have got a rugby match against Cardiff High School. I know the weather's going to be poor, But if you can get out and watch it, it's going to start straight after school on the rugby pitch.
Before the match against their local rivals, Gethin and Corey will find out who's won the captaincy.
I think there's 10 of us was captain today.
Oh, brilliant. You'll find out today.
Yeah, and best of luck, you know.
Yeah.
You're nervous today, fella, are you?
I'm not nervous, just really want to know who's captain.
Yes.
Yeah.
Basically, worrying. It's the tense moment.
Come on in, boys.
Hello, boys. How you feeling, Gethin?
Ill.
You?
Yeah.
Both me and Mr. Smith have been very impressed with the two of you the whole time, okay, so, and nice to see the problems, you're obviously mates anyway, so whoever gets this captaincy, the other one's going to support and everything. It's been very, very close, but overall, we've considered a lot of things. We're going to give Gethin the captaincy, I'm going to give Corey the vice captaincy, so both of you, very well done, very well done.
Cool.
And you, Corey?
Well done, Gethin, lad.
These are for you boys to keep.
Well done, Corey.
Captain and vice captain. Corey, you've got to step up. Gethin is not well at all, so you're captain for tonight, okay?
Well, very well done on it. Boys, honestly, I'm very, very proud of both of you.
Brilliant. Straight down to the bottom, please, boys, alright?
Well done, Gaff. I was like pretty upset when I didn't get it, but I was happy for him. Well done, boy. Because he's my friend. Friends mean more than captaincy anyway, so if he got it, I'm happy. Gethin got it. I'm vice. I got vice captain. I think I succeeded anyway.
Scores so far. We have Ellie on 5, Marion 15, Linda on 9.
Linda has been in top sets for 4 weeks.
Next question, fastest hand. After how many years of marriage is a gold wedding anniversary celebrated? 2 points. Linda, so you've got a face on you. We need to get rid of that face. You can't just sit there having a strop.
People can't expect her to fit into a mould of a perfect top set people. On the other hand, there's been several times I've quietly gone up to the window of the classroom and looked in. She's been working just like all the other pupils, and that's lovely to see.
You've added numbers and a ratio. Tick. Diane. 20 divided by 5.
Do you want to make Mr. Sage proud?
Yes, I do. So we could see how good I am. I want to make my mum proud so she believes that I could be good mum to her team.
Diane, you're not finished. You've completed the easy questions. Now try something a little bit harder. Trust someone up there.
I just need to put my head down, get on with my education.
Well, so you're struggling with your 7 times table.
13, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21.
Let's have a look now.
Hello. All right, Mr. Sage.
Yes.
There you are. Come in.
As a reward for Linda's improved behaviour, the school has bought a Christmas present for her to send to Florian.
But I thought if I wrap the present up for you, what we could do is pop the card on it, so he'll get it in time for Christmas as a Christmas present for you, from you. Right, come on then, let's get it done.
Can I leave Linda with you?
Yeah, I'll make sure she gets back. What time is it? He's lovely, Mr. Sage, isn't he?
Yeah.
Hey.
Dear Florian, I miss you so much, but enjoy your Christmas and Happy New Year. I sat with Miss Ballard while I was writing this, and she said, Happy Christmas. I've moved to top set finally. Love, Linda.
That's lovely. I think he'd be very proud to get that, don't you?
Yeah.
Okay. Right, let's get it in the envelope then. My school's a very special place.
It's not changed.
We don't employ staff here who we don't believe can develop great relationships with young people.
You know the song that we did last lesson, Stand By Me?
And actually celebrate the fact that they're teenagers. Sometimes they'll be mouthy, sometimes they don't want to learn, sometimes they'll not do what we say the first time.
You've got a fabulous voice. Let's develop this singing as we intended on doing. You going to do that for me?
Yeah.
Good girl. Audition has started. Let's go, Abdullah.
Do you think Linda appreciates all the things that you do for her?
I do. When she's having a bad day, I'm not going to be offended if she's like storming off down the corridor because she's seen red and she's not really thinking straight. But when she's calm, she does appreciate that. There's a lot of stuff which I try to do for her.
Dynamics, nice and loud. Good boy.
I think she's definitely going in the right direction. She seems a lot happier walking around the place. Overall, I think I've done the right thing for her.
Even louder. I won't cry. I won't cry. Is Florian getting on well in the Czech Republic?
Yeah.
Are you going to see him soon?
Yeah, my birthday. Or in the summer holidays.
By me, oh, stay by me.
Right, today's game. This is a wet, typical Welsh rainy day. You all give 100% tonight. Let's go, let's go.
Darling, darling, stand by me. Oh, stand by me. Oh, stand now. Stand by me. Stand by me.
Up and chase, up and chase, up and chase, up and chase. Yes, you're a good boy. Your hands fight, excellent work.
Look, the kid's got out of a lion, that little Corey.
Good boy, Corey.
It's a very intense school. There's a lot of pressure on you all the time.
Oh, yes. Well, Corey, lovely.
But generally speaking, just by being a nice guy and showing the kids that I care about them, it seems to be working.
Here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go.
Joe is definitely like the father in the house. As a house leader, Joe's that one person that will hold their hands through the tough times. I'd fill up my school with Joe Sages.
Oh, lucky, lucky, lucky. Oh, boys. Unlucky, I'd like.
3 cheers for Willows,
What's that? Oh, look, guys, big or small? Small.
Let's go.
Next time.
6 8s.
49.
44.
I'm very confident in myself.
2 boys.
It's not this
No, I'm not joking now.
Find maths.
7 times 6.
44.
Hard.
Pythagoras is the works in right angle triangles.
I don't even know how to do my 8 times tables. 56. 62.
Thursdays from 10 on Channel 4. How to Charm the British Woman. Look if I managed it. Brand new First Dates. Catch up now on all 4. New show next tonight. Get your fashion faux pas off your chest and squeeze. Go on, squeeze into that ridiculously tight dress. The changing room, bums and all.